My trusty old Pelican case has become too small. Although I like to be as minimalistic as possible, having the right cooking gear is essential to a great camp meal. We needed something more substantial and easier to use. This is what I came up with. I measured the space I had left over after adding the stove drawer and drew up my design. Be sure to measure the items you want to put in your drawer before building your drawer. In an effort to save weight, I used 1/4-inch plywood for my drawer box base and my drawer base. Draw out your drawer base dimension and cut it out. Double check to make sure it's the right dimensions and it's going to fit. Next, lay out your drawer box and cut out the top and bottom. Trace your first cut to have an exact match. Next, we'll rip the box sides on the table saw. On my design, the back wall of the drawer box extends over to the bed wall, where I can use it to attach it to a factory bolt. The better you sand, the better the finished result will look. Now drill your pilot holes and glue and screw the drawer box together. Wipe any excess glue away for a cleaner finish. Test fit your box before you go any further. I wanted to be able to use the cubby on the side of the truck for extra storage. Also, the hose for my water system goes along this side of the truck, so I needed room for that as well. Test fit your top, but do not screw it on yet. Here I'm marking the top and front. Drop in your drawer base and make sure it fits correctly. I like to make my drawer about a strong 1/16 below the top of the drawer box. Gives it room to slide and won't hang up on itself. Rip the sides of your drawer box on the table saw. I use 1/4 inch for the back and 5/8 for the sides and front. Just like the drawer box, drill pilot holes, glue and screw it all together, and test fit. Since the back wall is 1/4-inch plywood and thin, I use pin nails to hold it together. The pin nails and glue will be plenty strong for the back wall. Measure the front of your drawer to build the drawer face. Here I am laying out my drawer pull. Cut this out with a jigsaw and sand smooth. Slide in your drawer and test fit it. If it fits right, sand it up and get it ready for stain. Now that you're sure everything fits, you can permanently attach the top. For a cleaner finish and less bondoing, I use finish nails to hold the top of the drawer box on. Set your nails to allow room for bondo. Now it's time to lay out the dividers of the drawer. I use 1/4-inch plywood ripped down for my dividers. If you cut them to fit snugly, it will be easier to install. Use plenty of glue and pin nails to attach these to the drawer. I bondoed and sanded any imperfections in the box. After sanding, try to get as much of the sawdust off as you can. The stain will not penetrate the Bondo, so I used a black permanent marker to color in any areas that I Bondoed. This is my water system. I wanted to cut a small notch in the bottom of the back panel so there's no pressure on the water hose. I use this wood screw with a threaded top for this mounting point. I'll use this L bracket to attach the box to the side of the bed using the factory cubby bolt. Here I'll use a T-nut, a bolt, and a washer to tie the two boxes together. Clamp the two boxes together and drill pilot holes. Use a paddle bit just larger than your T-nut and your washer. Countersink these just deep enough so that they are not exposed. Drill a hole large enough that your T-nut will slide into the hole. Do a little cleanup. Make sure your nut and bolt can thread together, and tighten and snug the boxes together. I use the factory tie-down location, an eye bolt, and a small turnbuckle to hold down this part of the box. I use Minwax penetrating stain and a piece of foam to apply it. I used about 3 coats of stain. I typically let my stain dry for 72 hours. I added this aluminum to increase durability of the box. Stuff will get dragged over it. You should be able to find this anywhere that sells building supplies. I purchased mine at Lowe's. It's fairly inexpensive and should increase the durability of the box. countersink your mounting points for a flush finish. After fitting all of your aluminum, remove it and spray some polyurethane on it to protect the box and the drawer from the elements. Once the polyurethane is fully dry, reattach the aluminum using pre-drilled screws and glue. I use Gorilla Glue, but be careful, the Gorilla Glue I use does not dry clear, and cleanup was a chore. This is a common drawer liner I purchased off of Amazon. Here is the finished product. I hope this project inspires you to build something of your own. I'm really happy with how it turned out. As you can see, it holds all of my kitchen gear and room for more. Can't wait to get out and use it. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.